In this TaxSlayer Pro training video, we're going to go through the steps that are involved in electronically filing a 1040. From the TaxSlayer Pro main menu, there's a couple of ways that we can access the menu to electronically transmit our Form 1040s. First, you could click on the e-file returns button, click on number 2, e-file here, or simply enter the number 2 from your keyboard into the Enter Option dialog box. We're going to go ahead and click on the e-file returns button. This takes us to the e-file main menu, and number 1 reads Transmit Electronic Returns. Clicking the Transmit Electronic Returns menu option takes us to the TaxSlayer Pro transmission table. If I needed to add a client to the table, in other words, if I had corrected a return that had been rejected, I could click on the Add Client button here, add this client to the table. If I needed to remove a client, I could click on the Remove Client button, remove the entire table, or simply remove an individual client. In this case, let's go ahead and transmit the returns that are in the transmission table, so I'm going to click the Transmit button. After I click the Transmit button, the next message I'll see is a message asking me if I want a printed list of clients selected to be sent to the IRS. I want to answer this yes. This is the first document on my paper trail. This tells me what I have going out the door. So I want to take a look at this list of returns going out the door very carefully and make sure that the clients that are on this list are indeed the clients that I want to electronically transmit. Next, I'll see a message. Is the printed list of clients to send correct? I'm going to go ahead and say yes here. I've looked over that list. The list contains all of the clients that I want to electronically transmit. And notice the message here. You're about to transmit returns. Once you click Connect, the returns cannot be canceled or removed. If you're ready to send the returns now, click Connect. Next, I see my TaxSlayer Pro Communications dialog box here, so I'm going to go ahead and click the Connect button. And a series of messages scroll down the screen telling me that my batch was sent successfully and that I can now exit this window. I'm now at the e-file main menu. Notice here I have a little set of arrows or chevrons pointing to number 3, Print Reports. So I'm going to click on that, Print Reports. I've got a transmission confirmation report that I need to print. If I did not get this transmission confirmation report, that tells me that TaxSlayer did not get my returns and I need to resend them. But it looks like I've got a transmission confirmation report right here indicated by these arrows. So I'm going to go in here, print my transmission confirmation report, and indeed it looks like TaxSlayer received the 3 returns that I electronically filed. I'm asked, did the transmission confirmation report print correctly? I'm going to answer yes. I also have some IRS acknowledgments that I need to print out here, indicated by the arrows or the little chevrons here, menu option number 2. With this being said, it's very important that you print out all of your reports and read all of your messages in the message center. Any messages that you might have would be indicated by arrows down here in menu option number 10. If you do not print your reports and if you don't read your messages, you won't be allowed to send any more returns until you do. So I'm going to go ahead and print out my IRS acknowledgments here, and I'm going to say that yes, everything printed correctly. And now I can exit the e-file print menu and exit the e-file main menu. I'm back at the TaxSlayer Pro main menu now, and 24 to 48 hours after I've electronically filed my little batch of returns, I'm going to go back into the e-file returns button, and now I'm going to click on number 2, Receive Acknowledgments Only. When I click on number 2, opens up my TaxSlayer Pro Communications dialog window. I'm going to click Connect. I have some acknowledgments received from the IRS. I'm going to go ahead and click Exit. And that takes me to the e-file main menu. Once again, we see that I have some reports to print, and let me emphasize again, you need to print your reports and read your messages before you're allowed to transmit any more tax returns. So I'm going to go ahead and access menu option number 3, print reports. I've got some IRS acknowledgments that I need to print here. Also, at some point in the future, I might have some bank receipts or bank disbursements, bank fee deposits. I might have some other reports that I need to print here. But for this case, looks like all I have, IRS acknowledgments indicated by the little arrows, the little chevrons here. So I'm going to click on number 2. My acknowledgment printed off. Looks like it printed correctly. And now I can exit the eFile print menu and exit the eFile main menu back to the main menu of TaxSlayer. That's all there is to e-filing tax returns and picking up your acknowledgments with TaxSlayer Pro. Thanks for watching.